Fight, Ceja.
Ceja, the ghost, fighting out of Lake Charles, Louisiana, hometown of Port Arthur. The 37-year-old comes in with a 5-8 record. Third time inside the Fury FC cage, 0-2 thus far, looking for that first win here at Fury.
Yeah, I mean, the Ghost is, he's had a pretty tough go so far, but like Nick Compton, has had some boxing experience. Not as extensive as his, but, a combat sports veteran, a 5-8 record as a pro. He was only 1-3 as an amateur and decided to go pro. And, this is just one of those guys that at age 37, he's got to be fighting just for the, because he loves it. And, he loves to train, he loves to get in there, loves to test himself. And so, he's very, very tough in there. 5 wins as a pro is nothing to sneeze at unless you compare it to his losses. And so, to get 5 wins as a pro in your mid to late 30s, that's saying something.
Coming off that loss of Paris Moran, loss in round 2 to Paris Moran, who was coming off of his loss. So it was an important fight for Paris, and Ceja had some good moments in round 1. We'll see if he can bring that same energy, that same attitude against Jacob Silva. Ceja is inside, so let's meet his opponent.
Please welcome to the red corner, Jacob Silva.
Jacob Silva, little animal. Such an important figure here of late for the Houston MMA community. 13-time inside the Fury FC cage, 7-5 overall record. Has a win over our very own Ceja, who I always mention. But Silva is just that guy, man. So much fun to root for. You see, training at Metro Fight Club, Adrian Yanez in his corner. Had a really good fight camp as well, Michael. Yeah,
and, we've always contemplated for him. We don't know if he contemplated it, but we've always thought that, man, he's got to be retiring soon. He's got a business, he's got a family, and he went on he had a little bit of a losing streak. It was a little bit inconsistent there, but man, the love of this cage and the love of this city, and the fact that we're watching the people around stand up with their cameras, they love seeing Jacob Silva in there, and probably till that stops, he'll be here.
Reach advantage for Jacob Silva. Our tail to tape box by Sheath Underwear. Height advantage for Ceja. Both fighters did make 125. The 37-year-old Ceja came in at 137. Let's go inside for our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, brought to you by SheathUnderwear.com, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury FC Flyweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 126.8 pounds. Fighting out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. Today, he looks to pick up his 6th win as a pro. This is Ceja. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, and he weighed in at 125.4 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas. Today, he looks to pick up his 9th win as a pro, presenting the former Fury FC Flyweight Champion, Jacob the Lil Animal Silva. Your referee in charge, Aaron Menard.
Jacob Silva coming off that loss to Alberto Trujillo at FC 69. That was a tough fight, man. Both fighters were throwing down. We thought Silva won that fight, but the judges thought otherwise. So now Jacob Silva trying to get back to his winning ways.
Yeah, we've had some miscues in the judging, from our opinion, lately, and the biggest, from the referee happening a few weeks ago that we've seen that the hype from that's kind of died down, but we feel like there's been some mistakes.
Oh, big jump knee.
Yeah, including that Jacob Silva's last fight.
Talking to Silva before this fight, and you mentioned, look, big right connects for Silva.
Silva's on the hunt. Here he goes. Got to be careful here. Oh, big knee from Silva.
Jacob Silva just teeing off on the Ghost.
His coach Adrian Yan is telling him to slow down just a little bit. Don't gas yourself out. As they say, how very, very tough in there. Took some big shots from Jacob Silva. Still moving forward.
Silva finding 2 hours to train every single day, in addition to running that business, as you mentioned, little party animal moonwalks and rentals, raising kids. Ooh, a big knee there. Looking great thus far. Actually trained at Gracie Baja West Chase as well, in addition to Metro this fight camp. Got his wrestling right with Coach Servando.
Jacob Silva having to show his first bout of defense there on that last exchange. Ceja got his head. He had to pay attention to those hands. Ooh, nice jab there from Ceja. Right at the same time that Jacob Silva was throwing a jab. Knocked him off balance just a little bit. See the right eye of Jose Ceja starting to leak a little bit. He's got a cut just over his right eyebrow. Jacob Silva on his retreat, moving straight back. He's got to be careful about doing that. Just to move away from the power hand of Jose Ceja whenever he is retreating backwards.
Good combo there from Ceja, a little exit knee.
Yeah, Ceja, after a little bit of a slow start and after being in trouble right there in the first minute of the first round, he's kind of picked up some momentum here. Landing a few decent shots. Him being the taller fighter of the two. Able to land a couple of knees.
Under 2 minutes in round one. Good combo there from Little Animal.
Yeah, Jacob Silva sitting down that left hand. Looks like that's his preferred knockout punch today, if it's going to end that way. Jacob doing a great job of going to the body for this fight. Maybe seeing something being, Jose Ceja being the taller fighter, as I mentioned earlier. That opens that body up just a little bit. Nice head movement there from Jacob Silva.
Silva's corner urging him to move off those counters. Same thing you're mentioning, you're just going straight back.
Yeah, Jacob Silva, conventional fighter versus a southpaw fighter. And Jose Ceja, there's just some openings that are not typically there in a conventional to conventional or southpaw to southpaw. So two different fighting stances opens up some things. Some advantages, some disadvantages.
Under 1 minute left. Oh, another big body shot. Another one. Oh, man.
Here they go.
3 in a row. Jacob Silva is
big spinning punch.
Ceja shaking it off, saying, give me more, give me more.
Nice exchange there from Jacob Silva. Jose Ceja seeming unfazed by it. Nice head movement there from Jacob Silva.
Wow, beautiful. Oh, stiff. But again, Ceja, no damage done in terms of what we could tell. He loves this pain.
Yeah, and we thought it landed on the jaw, but it landed right below, just hit him in the neck. So that could have been pretty devastating, but Jose Ceja taking those punches well.
Jose Ceja loves the pain. Let's take a look at our first round highlights. There's that quick switch knee.
Yeah, in the first 2 minutes, Raheel, I thought this was going to be a quick Jacob Silva finish. You see him here delivering some punishment here, and then Jose Ceja comes out firing. Got a nice takedown here. Definitely a Jacob Silva round one. There's a little slippage there, but you see Ceja landing some nice punches, some nice knees there. He had some great moments here. Jacob Silva doing a good job of working the body. Nice spinning back fist there that landed, that stunned Ceja for just a second.
Ooh, that was fun.
Yeah, what a first round.
Yeah, this goes back to Ceja's first round against Paris Moran, where Paris was unloading on him, and there's some good moments from Ceja. It was round two where it all ended, so we'll see if Ceja can improve on that. But you know he can go toe-to-toe with the best in the division.
Yeah, and
if I remember, how long?
Yeah, and if I remember right, he caught Moran with something that stunned him a little bit in the first round. That came very, very close, and then of course Paris Moran came back in the second round and was able to get the finish. But Jose Ceja showing that he can hang with the best guys and the craftiest guys in the division.
Much more measured approach to start round two. Ooh. Counter punch from Ceja.
Yeah, nice overhand right there by Silva with a nice counter from Ceja. Ceja starting to land, starting to find his range here in the second round. Only a minute in.
And shout out to the UFC Fight Pass Twitter account saying Jacob Romero, aka Urkel's knockout, in contention for knockout of the year. I'm sure we're going to see that on the list for UFC Fight Pass knockout of the year. Love those awards.
Oh, nice.
Man.
Nice combination there from Silva. Ceja giving him a smile and jumping right back into the pocket, though.
Really hoping that 2023 is also the year that UFC Fight Pass recognizes us for commentary team of the year and Pakistani broadcaster of the year. I mean, if we're going to really get it, I got to make up an award. All right, now Ceja being a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, you can see Ceja here is turning it up just a little bit. He's taking more chances because I think he feels like he's taking the best of what Jacob Silva has to offer, and taking some hard punches, and it hasn't affected him that much. Just got to be careful. You don't want to keep taking those punches. Nice body shot there from Silva.
Followed up with a nice kick.
Yeah, for a knockout of the year candidate to already be mentioned on the Fight Pass Instagram page in May or in April, that's a big feat. There's still 8 months to go here.
Oh man, what an exchange! Oh, got a little glove tape coming out.
Yeah, looks like the tape is coming wound off his thumb, and referee tried to pull it off. You got to be careful with doing that because that can cut the circulation off. Can't make it tighter and cut the circulation off to that thumb for Jacob Silva. Cut it off and right back to work.
Oh, uppercut catches Silva. Now they are exchanging. This is fun. Blood coming down the nose of Little Animal. Ceja is opening it up. 1:45 left in round two. Fight Clock brought to you by OnlyFans. Make sure you subscribe to the Fury FC OnlyFans account right now. Oh, big knee. Big shots connecting, Michael, and neither guy really getting phased, which is the craziest part of all of this.
Yeah, and Ceja's starting to drop his hands a little bit, starting to showboat a little bit as he's starting to land. He's got to be very, very careful here. He's still in a fight with one of the best flyweights in the division. Oh. Nice 1-2 there from Silva. There's that big shot to the body he's been going to the well quite a bit here.
Oh. Such a good fake to the body that turned into just a really good left to the face. Man, credit to Ceja, though. Every offensive attack from Silva keeps moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, he's you know, like I said, maybe that's why he's felt like he can take some more chances and get in these exchanges, because he feels like, you know, maybe he feels like he can't be knocked out. When he's felt the power of Jacob Silva, maybe he feels like he can withstand those if he takes a few. So he's willing to take a few to land a few. Jason with some really nice striking there.
Good level changes, working multiple levels. I mean, it has been a masterful display of striking from both guys. And we get one more round of this. a little dump to remember the round by.
Yeah, you can definitely tell Jacob Silva has been working on his wrestling. Went in quick for that double leg, big power double leg there, and just picked him up, kind of threw him down. Didn't even go down with him, just picked him up, threw him down. Nice show of power there from the smaller fighter in Jacob Silva. But again, good striking exchanges from both these guys here in the second round. You know, I think Jacob Silva won the first. It's very, very close in the second, Raheel. You'll see in these exchanges here on the highlights, as we watch Adrian Yanez coaching his guy, Jacob Silva, into the third round. But here we go, second round highlights. Started out with Jacob Silva landing a few good, solid punches in an exchange. And then we saw Ceja come back, land these exchanges. Jacob minimizing the punishment he took there. You see he's got better head movement, but nice flying knee there from Ceja. Nice exchanges there in round two.
All right, third and final round. Second fight of the night. Your Fury FC 78.
Always curious what these coaches say to their fighters in between rounds, because second round being very, very close. You know, that dump at the end may have gotten it for Jacob Silva, so he very well could be up 2 rounds to none. But based on his last fight, he's probably not counting on that. I expect Jacob Silva to not take off the gas at all.
Ooh, good connect there from Ceja. Yeah, I'm sure that is definitely playing in the back of his mind. Is, man, I thought I was up last time out. Lost that fight. And to Silva's credit, he has been more aggressive and looking for that finish, but Ceja has been an iron chin so far, man.
Yeah, Jacob Silva going to the body again. He's done that quite a bit, that jab to the body. Undoubtedly trying to get him to lower those hands and again deliver that overhand right he's thrown a few times. It's just missed. Ooh, very nice. Ducked the spinning back fist and then had a right hand of his own.
These guys are having fun inside the cage.
Yeah, and like we said, Jose Ceja he loves to fight. You can tell. At 37 years old, still fighting in there.
Left in round 3.
Nice right hand by Jacob Silva. Silva still a good head movement. Both guys cardio still looks good on both guys here in the third round. Like 2 minutes deep into the third round.
Oh, man, that one connected hard. And still, no sign of any kind of damage. Just keeps moving forward is the Ghost. Oh, man. Okay, that one caught his attention.
That one's got him, and that cut him open, too. So he's bleaking out of both eyes now.
Oh,
and here he goes. Ceja may not be able to see here, and maybe that's why he's kind of covering up here, up against the cage, and Silva smells blood. He smells a finish here. Got to be careful. Wants to be very tactful in these exchanges, but definitely wants this finish.
Man, I would be shocked if that didn't break something. That orbital bone. Oof. Man, what a punch from Silva. And Ceja still moving forward. How?
Oh. Nice left hand there from Jacob Silva.
Oh, man.
Oh, beautiful. Jacob Silva putting on an MMA clinic here in the third round. Seemingly doing everything right here. He's got about a minute and a half, and you know, I'm sure Jacob would love to see a finish here. He's got the back. See if he can. Oh, he's under the chin. Let's see if he can get that hand free. He needs to get hand over hand. He's got to get this together. He's got the figure four. Yeah, Jacob seemingly passing on the rear naked choke and saying, I'll take this. Here we go.
That's it. Wow.
Wow.
Little animal Jacob Silva is back with a huge win at Fury FC 78. What a performance for Jacob Silva. That was masterful striking, perfect game plan, but also credit to the ghost, Jose Ceja, who took every punch, who took every onslaught, and stood in there. It was that big right that eventually was too much and signaled the end for the ghost, Jose Ceja. A lot of respect between these two veterans. Let's take a look at round 3 highlights. All night long, Silva was moving forward, was connecting with some beautiful combos, but it was that right that finally got the attention of Ceja, and after that, it was a big flurry that eventually got to the ground where we get the tap. And that was it. Let's go inside and make this official. Here is Wayne Leggett.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 3 minutes, 46 seconds into the third and final round. Declaring your winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, the little animal, Jacob Silva.
I'm here with your winner, Jacob Silva. Jacob, your last outing, you had a fight that went to decision that a lot of people, including you, felt like you won. How does it feel to come in here and land? I don't know what that percentage was on significant strikes, but it had to be high.
Yeah, hey, man, I was just trying to listen to my coaches, to be honest. I mean, usually I'm like a fucking animal. I just go crazy. I was trying to focus. They were like, calm down. Every time I would, try to get them hurt, they're like, calm down, slow it down. So I was just really trying to pay attention to them, not get too animalish, if so. But, I mean, that was a badass fight, though.
Yeah, and he was taking a lot of punishment. Once you saw, like, he was taking some of your best shots, wide open shots. That last shot around the orbital or the eyes seemed to what make him pay attention. What led up to that, and then how did it feel to sink in that choke?
Man, to be honest, I didn't notice the cut until he was going like this, and then I was like, oh, shit, he's cut. And then, upstairs, we were just working on that fucking straight right. The whole time, we just been, to be honest, straight right the whole time. And, I mean, it worked.
So, Jacob, almost 20 professional fights. You've been the champ. Every fight is exciting. I hope the answer is no, but where do we go from here? You're not thinking about retiring, are you?
Oh, no, brother. I'm not going to retire. I mean, this was my last fight on this contract, but, we'll see. I might fight June 25th. I'm just trying to, branch around, see, what the options are. But, I mean, I fucking love fighting here, bro. My family, friends, everybody, they fucking love me, man. Yeah. Everybody loves me.
They love you here in Houston, and we love calling your fights. You're always an amazing fight to call, always an amazing fight as a spectator, and we look forward to seeing you again. Your winner, Jacob, the little animal Silva.
Let's go. Hey, if y'all want some mic time, y'all got to get a finish. He told us, hey, if y'all want to talk on the mic, y'all got to get a finish. So, hey, let's go, baby. Turn up.
Well, you definitely got that. Congratulations, Jacob. We look forward to seeing you again. Your winner, Jacob Silva.
All right, congratulations to Little Animal. And what he's talking about is before the fight, Michael